We've done past, present. We went all the way around the board. People was like, you skipped over this beef, you went over that beef, but what about this beef? Dude, there's so many stories. Oh my God. Some stuff was, there's some stories y'all don't even know. It's people that cool to this day, brothers, who was beefing for like weeks and nobody even knew. I mean, punches was thrown. Then they was like, dapped it up. Yeah, man, I was silly. And everybody back cool. and people never knew, because this was back before all of this stuff even existed. And we'll get to that. But this is the truth behind the beef between LL Cool J and MC Shan. Now, this whole beef was always cooked up by Shan. What people don't know, when MC Shan came out and he was doing his thing, LL was on the scene too. He was young. He was younger than Shan, but he was doing his thing, out battling dudes out there. And everybody's like, oh, he stole the Kango from Shan. You know, he stole his look from Shan, which is Shan, but that's not the truth. Everybody in New York was looking like that. There was a lot of cats rocking Kangos, gold chains, jogging suits. Okay, Shan was just rapping and was out there in his fresh get up, gold chains, gold rings. You know, it's like, okay, Shan doing his thing, and he just had a record deal. LL was trying to get a record deal, but he didn't go through Shan's avenue to get it. And LL was doing shows and touring when he had the radio album. Radio album came out, smashed. It smashed, and Shan got jealous. So while they doing shows together, and people was like, man, dude, like LL ripped the show up better than Shan. Like, he ripped the show, man. Shan was alright, but LL ripped the show. LL's show had more energy than Shan's. You know, LL was energetic. He moved around. He showed his muscles. And then in the back room, he tried to muscle Shan, because Shan been going around blabbing at the mouth like he does. Man, LL, man, he's corny raps. Man, I can't believe the crowd, they be eating that up. Man, they only just looking at his body. That's why he keeps showing his body. You know, just running his mouth in the background. All this hate. So, he was like, man, I battle dude and this and that. And all of a sudden, he found a niche. He was like, doing one of them shows, LL, at this point, this is before the album was even out. He goes and gets the record. He claims LL stole Marley Marl's reel and stole the beat, and he rocked the beat and got Rock the Bells beat, because Rock the Bells did have another track. It was recorded. It was a whole nother song. They redid Rock the Bells to this new beat, and they sound similar, but it's different. But Shan was outraged. Oh, he stole my beat. He approached LL about it, like, man, did y'all steal my beat? LL was like, no, we ain't do that. Like, I didn't take your beat. Like, LL didn't make the record. He sings to the track. So he's like, nah. So he would still put out the song Beat Biter. He was like, well, I got a joint coming out called Beat Biter, because I think you took my beat. So just ignore it, and then don't let it happen again. So they on tour. LL is like still doing shows with him, but LL is like looking at him and punking him. And then he tell him like, dude, don't come to the next date. So he thinking it's a battle. Like, LL finna battle me. LL told me don't show up. And LL was supposed to close the show. So Shan goes out and berate LL, take LL's song, Rock the Bell, snatch the record, break it in half, and challenge LL out on stage. And LL never came out and did a performance, did a show, did nothing. And when he did that, people booed the event and everything else because L didn't show up. And he wasn't going to go out there after he'd been disrespected like that. LL's like, nah, if you want to battle me, you do it respectfully and we'll battle, but not like that. So Shan was mad. And Shan started throwing little joints on the records. But they overlooked Shan completely. LL didn't want nothing to do with it. Because, what's his name, Russell, like, man, I don't know about battling him. That's a Queen artist. You don't want to battle a Queen artist. Because you're from Queens and, you know, he's got the crowd, so you want all the Queens. You want all of everything. So I don't know about battling these dudes, man. We're talking about selling records. Forget battles. You know, Russell is crazy. So, and Russell would not let LL Cool J battle MC Shan. But on the Bigger and Deafer album, he kind of threw a shot at him when he was talking about, I'm a nappy, sappy, crappy imitator of who? If I ever imitated, it wouldn't be you. He was saying, he was talking to MC Shan. But at the time, didn't nobody really mainstream, if you wasn't into hip-hop? Back then, you didn't know who he was, because when LL Cool J dropped I'm Bad album, people didn't know who MC Who was. And the Troops were born. Like, nobody was rocking Troops until LL was rocking Troops. That was it. That's the truth. LL was the Troops. LL's the one that went mainstream with the Kango, so they associate him with the Kango. Now Shan decided to take on KRS-One, who jumped in the middle of the beef and was like, man, why you trying to battle LL Cool J for, man? He a young dude. I'm real. Like, battle me. I'm in front of you. And I'm calling you out. And he put out the Soft Bronx record and all that. So MC Shan had to go against that. Because he's from another borough. So when Shan and KRS won, bam, there it is. So Shan's attention was taken away. And that basically ruined MC Shan's career. But what people don't understand is Shan was having problems with his own cousin, which is Marley Marl, who also ended up working with LL Cool J on the Mama Said Knock You Out album. So, you know, that just shows you how the circle conforms all the way around. And to this day, Shan and Marley Marl has problems. Not because he helped with LL Cool J, it's because he feels Shan was ripping him. Marley Marl was ripping him off of the business end of the money. Like, right now, they got records coming out with MC Shan, the best of MC Shan. MC Shan is nowhere on, don't get 1 cent off those records. But he made millions of dollars off one song. So Shan was alright. You know, he made a lot of money off one song. He produced the track Informer with Snow. Informer, yeah, see that song when that was out, and I was like, this ain't gonna last long. And so when that stuff came out, it was a matter of time before that faded out, that style. But he got millions of dollars just for producing and tracking that beat and making from the production credits. He got millions of dollars off that song. He still gets a check for that song. So if you want to know where the money is, the money's in the production side, in the producing side. That's where the money is. That's why he made more money doing that than anything he's ever done in his career. So yeah, he had a contract with Cold Channel Records, and he could have made albums, but why would he make albums for a company that was going to screw him over? So he didn't need to. And then him and LL met up. They saw each other. They dapped, like, yeah, what's up? You know, it's cool because it wasn't no beef where they was finna come to punches. But he was like, LL would try to intimidate me, and all our shows, you know, like walk up on me, you know, with his muscles, just young. You know, it was funny back then. But today that would really be a beef. But back then it was considered nothing. But everyone likes to say, oh, because Shan the one started the rumor. He trying to be me. He's trying to be MC Shan. They didn't rap alike at all. The rap styles was completely different. Their performances was completely different. LL had way more energy in his shows. It was way more liver. Shan didn't like it because LL Cool J started closing shows, started headlining shows, and became way bigger than Shan did, and he was a little bit envious. But he was always mad too that no one ever brought up his beef with LL Cool J, like he stepped to Cool J. And I was like, the reason why they don't bring it up is because LL never officially responded to you, dude. And you got into it with KRS-One, and then it was like the end. And he was like, bro, I wanted to keep going with KRS-One and making tracks. Molly told me, man, stop doing that, man. Because you going to make them famous. You going to make them rich. And all that, man, let them play out, man. Make your records, man. Let that stuff go. It's done. You already dropped your joint. They dropped theirs. They just getting famous off you. So he didn't respond. And now it look like the bridge is over. Won the battle. And it made them bigger stars because he didn't respond. So it's a double-edged sword. But I'm out.